Hello everyone, welcome to Prep Tactics. Let's begin today's current affairs MCQ session. Our first question is, what is the maximum time that can elapse between the last sitting of a state legislature in one session and the first sitting of the next session, according to Article 174? The correct answer is 6 months. Article 174 pertains to the sessions of the state legislature, prorogation and dissolution. The governor shall from time to time summon each house of the legislature of the state to meet at such time and place as he thinks fit, but 6 months shall not intervene between its last sitting in one session and the date appointed for its first sitting in the next session. Governor may from time to time prorogue the house. The second question is, what is the primary goal of the Haritha Mithram 2.0 project? The correct answer is to improve waste management in Kerala. Haritha Mithram 2.0 is a smart garbage monitoring system by the local self-government department in Kerala. It aims to streamline, digitize, and make waste management more transparent and efficient. The system is integrated with the K-Smart platform. Citizens gain access to services like on-demand waste management, online fee payment, and real-time communication with waste management personnel. The third question is, before the global eradication of type 2 wild polio virus, India used which type of oral polio vaccine? The correct answer is bivalent OPV. India was declared polio-free by the World Health Organization in March 2014. This was a monumental achievement after decades of intensive eradication efforts. With the help of oral vaccine, bivalent oral polio vaccine, India switched to the bivalent OPV, which protects against the two remaining types of wild polio virus, type 1 and type 3, before global eradication of type 2. The fourth question is, what is a key characteristic of objects within the plunging region? The correct answer is fall rapidly towards the event horizon with no stable orbits. The region inside the ISCO is known as the plunging region. Once an object crosses the ISCO, there are no stable circular or even elliptical orbits. According to Einstein's theory of general relativity, for a massive object orbiting a non-rotating black hole, there exists an innermost stable circular orbit. Inside this radius, circular orbits are no longer stable. The fifth question is, how many primary Van Allen radiation belts are there surrounding the Earth? The correct answer is 2. The Van Allen radiation belts are zones of energetic charged particles, primarily protons and electrons, trapped by Earth's magnetic field. Two main belts, an inner belt and an outer belt, surrounding the Earth in a donut shape. Inner belt primarily contains high-energy protons and some electrons, ranging from 640 to 9,600 kilometers. The outer belt mainly consists of high-energy electrons, extending from about 13,500 to 58,000 kilometers. The sixth question is, which two Indian entities are primarily responsible for jointly designing and developing the indigenous Bharat Small Module Reactor? The correct answer is BARC and NPCIL. Small modular reactors are advanced nuclear reactors with a power generation capacity typically up to 300 megawatts per unit. India views SMRs as crucial for achieving its ambitious goal of 100 gigawatts of nuclear power capacity by 2047 and its net zero emissions target by 2070. The Union Budget 2025-26 launched a nuclear energy mission with an allocation of 20,000 crore rupees for the research, development and deployment of SMRs. BARC and NPCIL are jointly designing and developing these reactors. The seventh question is, the Baghilder Dam is built across which river? The correct answer is Bagh River. The Baghilder Dam is a significant irrigation project located in the state of Maharashtra, India. It is constructed across the Bagh River, a tributary of the Wainganga River, which is part of the Godavari River basin. The primary purpose of the dam is to provide irrigation water to the agricultural lands in the Bhandara district of Maharashtra. The eighth question is, who was the founder of the Ahom kingdom and established Sharaidio as its first capital. The correct answer is Sukapha. Sharaidio is a historical site located in the Sivasagar district of Assam, India. It was the first capital of the Ahom kingdom, established by the first Ahom king, Sukapha, in the 13th century. Sharaidio is famous for its cluster of madams or tombs of the Ahom kings and queens. These are mound-like structures with underground vaults containing the remains and belongings of the royalty. They represent the architectural and burial traditions of the Ahom dynasty. The 9th question is, which UNESCO Creative City for Literature in India is known for its rich literary tradition in Malayalam and hosts the annual Kochi Muzrees Biennale? The correct answer is Kozhikode. The UNESCO Creative Cities Network was launched in 2004 by UNESCO to promote cooperation among cities that have identified creativity as a strategic factor for sustainable urban development. Kozhikode, a vibrant coastal city in Kerala, was officially designated as a UNESCO Creative City for Literature on October 31, 2023 on World Cities Day. This made it India's first city to receive this title in the literature category. The 10th question is, which Indian city is often referred to as the City of Joy? The correct answer is Kolkata. The moniker City of Joy became widely popular due to the 1985 non-fiction book The City of Joy by French author Dominique Lapierre. The book vividly portrays the lives of rickshaw pullers and slum dwellers in a poverty-stricken area of Kolkata. The city is known for its cultural vibrancy, festivities, especially Durga Puja, and its intellectual and artistic spirit. The 11th question is, if an individual in India inherits a property and later sells it for a profit, which tax would they typically be liable to pay? The correct answer is capital gains tax. Inheritance tax, also known as death duty or estate tax, is levied on the estate of a deceased person before distribution to heirs. In some countries, it's paid by the estate. In others, by the recipients. In India, there is no inheritance tax. However, if the inherited property is sold later for a profit, the individual is liable to pay capital gains tax on that profit. The 12th question is, the Preston curve primarily illustrates the relationship between. The correct answer is life expectancy and real per capita income. The Preston curve, proposed by American sociologist Samuel H. Preston, is a crucial concept in demography and economics that illustrates the empirical relationship between a country's life expectancy and its real per capita income. It highlights that increases in a country's income do not always result in proportional increases in life expectancy. The 13th question is, the Netzarim corridor is primarily located in which geographical area? The correct answer is Gaza Strip. The Netzarim corridor is situated in the central Gaza Strip, just south of Gaza City. It stretches from the Gaza-Israel border in the east to the Mediterranean Sea in the west. It was constructed by the Israeli Defense Forces during the recent Gaza conflict to facilitate military operations and control movement between northern and southern Gaza. It gained prominence due to its critical role in the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict. The 14th question is, Darfur region is located in which country? The correct answer is Sudan. The current crisis in Darfur is primarily a devastating consequence of the ongoing civil war in Sudan, which erupted in April 2023 between the Sudanese armed forces, led by General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, and the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, led by General Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo. The 15th question is, what was India's rank in the Corruption Perception Index 2024? The correct answer is 96th. According to the Corruption Perception Index 2024 released by Transparency International and published in February 2025, India ranked 96th out of 180 countries and territories. India scored 38 out of 100. That's all for today's session. Thank you for watching Prep Tactics. Stay updated, stay ahead.